Teacher Van here. So for today's BLEPT review, we will be focusing on mythology and folklore. Are you all ready, future LPDs? If so, then let us now begin. Happy learning! Directions. Read and choose carefully the best answer in the following questions. You will be given 3 seconds to think about your answer, and after that, I will be revealing the correct answer. Please let me know in the comment section what your score is, okay? I will be reading that soon. Thank you! 1. In Philippine folklore, what creature is known as a shape-shifting monster that often preys on humans, either by sucking their blood, stealing their organs, or simply harming them through witchcraft? A. Tikbalang, B. Kapre, C. Manananggal, D. Aswang. Again, in Philippine folklore, what creature is known as a shape-shifting monster that often preys on humans, either by sucking their blood, stealing their organs, or simply harming them through witchcraft? A. Tikbalang, B. Kapre, C. Manananggal, D. Aswang. The correct answer is D. Aswang. In Philippine folklore, the aswang is an umbrella term for various shape-shifting evil creatures often associated with vampires, ghouls, witches, and other supernatural entities. Tikbalang is wrong as it is a tall, bony humanoid, half human, and a half-horse creature. Kapre is also wrong as it is a mythical creature often described as a giant, hairy, dark-skinned being that lives in trees, particularly in balete or acacia trees. Lastly, letter C, the manananggal is said to separate its upper body from its lower body to fly and hunt for prey. So, that is wrong. Number 2. The Trojan War can be seen today as A. Women's empowerment, B. Men's exhibition of grief, C. The reign of political dynasty, or D. The war over lands and boundaries. Again, the Trojan War can be seen today as A. Women's empowerment, B. Men's exhibition of grief, C. The reign of political dynasty, or D. The war over lands and boundaries. The correct answer is letter D. Troy, strategically located on trade routes, likely held significant economic and political power, and the war could be seen as a struggle to control those resources and boundaries. Letter A is wrong. The Trojan War, as depicted in Greek mythology, cannot be reasonably interpreted as a narrative of women's empowerment. Letter B, Men's exhibition of grief, doesn't fully capture the complexities of the war's legacy and meaning. The war's impact extended far beyond the emotions of the male warriors involved. Lastly, letter C, although this theme is prominent in the story, the correct answer is letter D. Okay. Number 3. Which Norse deity is associated with thunder, lightning, and storms? A. Rhea, B. Odin, C. Loki, or D. Thor? Again, which Norse deity is associated with thunder, lightning, and storms? A. Rhea, B. Odin, C. Loki, or D. Thor? Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Thor. Thor wields the hammer Mjolnir and is known for his fierce battles against giants. Freyja is a powerful goddess associated with love, beauty, fertility, sex, war, death, gold, and magic, while Odin is primarily associated with war, death, wisdom, poetry, magic, and runes. And lastly, Loki is primarily associated with mischief, trickery, and deception in Norse mythology. Clear? Okay. Number 4. The Tale of Hinilawod is an epic narrative from which indigenous group in the Philippines? A. Ifugao, B. Mangyan, C. Tiboli, D. Panay Bukidnon. Again, the Tale of Hinilawod is an epic narrative from which indigenous group in the Philippines? A. Ifugao, B. Mangyan, C. Tiboli, or D. Panay Bukidnon. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Panay Bukidnon. This epic is from the Panay Bukidnon people and tells the story of 3 demigod brothers. Okay, so letter A is wrong, as the most famous epic in Ifugao mythology is Hudhud ni Aluguyon, while in Mangyan, the Agyu or Olahing is a well-known Mangyan epic, especially among the Hanuno Mangyans. And lastly, the most famous epic in Tiboli mythology is Tudbulul. It is considered the core of Tiboli folk literature and a foundation of their identity. Okay. Are you enjoying so far? Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, okay? Let's move on to number 5. What term did Joseph Campbell use to refer to the fundamental structure of all folklore of the olden days? A. Monomyth hero's journey, B. Plot, C. Mythic, or D. Structure. Again, what term did Joseph Campbell use to refer to the fundamental structure of all folklore of the olden days? A. Monomyth, a hero's journey, B. Plot, C. Mythic, or D. Structure. The correct answer is letter A. Monomyth, a hero's journey, outlines common stages in many heroic tales. It describes a hero's adventure, decisive victory, and transformation, often involving a quest, overcoming obstacles, and a return home change. While plot refers to the sequence of interconnected events or what happens within a narrative. Mythic, on the other hand, exists only in myths or ancient stories or other traditional stories relating or similar to such stories. Lastly, structure, or also known as narrative structure or dramatic structure, has been a standard format used for many centuries in visual stories and novels. Okay, let's proceed to number 6. We're halfway there, okay? He was the son of Zeus and Leto, twin brother of Artemis, who was the god of music, and he is often depicted playing a golden lyre. A. Apollo, B. Dionysus, C. Perseus, or D. Ares. Again, number 6. He was the son of Zeus and Leto, twin brother of Artemis, and the god of music. He is often depicted playing a golden lyre. Who is that god? A. Apollo, B. Dionysus, C. Perseus, or D. Ares. The correct answer is A. Apollo. He was also known as the archer, for shooting with a silver bow, the god of healing, giving the science of medicine to man, the god of light, and the god of truth. Dionysus, on the other hand, is revered as the god of wine, fertility, theater, ecstasy, And he was also the son of Goose and Semele, or a mortal woman. Perseus is the slayer of Gorgon Medusa and the rescuer of Andromeda from a sea monster. Perseus was the son of Zeus and Danae. And finally, Ares is the Greek god of war and the member of the 12 Olympians. Okay, let's proceed to number 7. The question is, the first child of Izanagi and Izanami who bore a son that became the emperor of Japan. Who is that? A. Tsukiyomi, B. Susanoo, C. Amaterasu, or D. Inari. Again, the first child of Izanagi and Izanami who bore a son that became the emperor of Japan. Who is that? A. Tsukiyomi, B. Susanoo, C. Amaterasu, or D. Inari. The correct answer is letter C. Amaterasu. Amaterasu is the Japanese sun goddess and a central figure in Shinto mythology. She is believed to have granted them the divine right to rule in Japan. Tsukiyomi is the Japanese god of the moon in Shinto mythology. Susanoo, or Susanoo no Mikoto, is the kami or god of the sea and storms and is also known as a trickster and a hero. And lastly, Inari is a significant Shinto deity in Japanese mythology, primarily revered as the god of rice, cultivation, agriculture, and prosperity. Number 8, in Norse mythology, what is the name of the final battle where major figures will die and the world will be submerged in water? A. Ragnarok, B. Valhalla, C. Midgard, or D. Asgard. Again, in Norse mythology, what is the name of the final battle where major figures will die and the world will be submerged in the water? A. Ragnarok, B. Valhalla, C. Midgard, or D. Asgard. Okay, the correct answer is A. Ragnarok. Ragnarok signifies the end of the world and a cycle of destruction and renewal in Norse mythology. Letter B is wrong, as in Norse mythology, Valhalla is described as a majestic hall located in Asgard and presided over by the god Odin. Letter C is also incorrect, as in Norse mythology, Midgard is the world of humans, essentially the earth. And lastly, Asgard is incorrect as well, as it is the home of the gods, or the Aesir, similar to Mount Olympus in Greek mythology. Clear? Okay, let's proceed to number 9. Which figure from Chinese mythology is known for being a monkey king and a trickster? A. Guan Yu, B. Sun Wukong, C. Jade Emperor, D. Confucius. Again, which figure from Chinese mythology is known for being a monkey king and a trickster? A. Guan Yu, B. Sun Wukong, C. Jade Emperor, or D. Confucius. The correct answer is letter B. Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is a central character in the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West. He is a monkey born from a stone who acquires supernatural powers through Taoist practices. Guan Yu is incorrect because he was a Chinese military general serving under the warlord Liu Bei during the late Eastern Han Dynasty of China. The Jade Emperor, also known as Yu Wangshangdi or Yuti, is the supreme ruler of heaven in Chinese mythology and religion. Lastly, Confucius was a Chinese philosopher of the spring and autumn period who is traditionally considered the paragon of Chinese sages. Last number 10. The story of Cupid and Psyche depicts undying devotion. What was Psyche's mistake that according to Cupid was a betrayal? A. Psyche left the house without Cupid's permission. B. Psyche disobeyed her husband when she enlightened his face in the middle of the night. C. Psyche got infatuated with Zeus. Or D. Psyche believed her sister's persuasion that her husband was an ugly beast and would kill her. Again, the story of Cupid and Psyche depicts undying devotion. What was Psyche's mistake that according to Cupid was a betrayal? A. Psyche left the house without Cupid's permission. B. Psyche disobeyed her husband when she enlightened his face in the middle of the night. C. Psyche got infatuated with Zeus. Or D. Psyche believed her sister's persuasion that her husband was an ugly beast and would kill her. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Psyche, influenced by the envy of her sisters, is driven to break Cupid's one condition, and that is she never sees his face. She sneaks into his bedroom with an oil lamp and a knife, intending to see his true form. Letter A is incorrect, as Cupid's primary rule for Psyche was to never look at him, as he visited her only at night. Psyche only left the house to go after Cupid. Letter C is also incorrect because that did not happen and was not even implied in the story. And finally, letter D is incorrect because that was only the driving force that pushes Psyche to do the betrayal, which was when she looked at Cupid's face. Okay, that is all, everyone. I hope you enjoy and learn something from this BLEPT review for mythology and folklore. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment sections. I will try to read all of them later on. Okay? See you next time. Future LPTs. This is Teacher Van signing out. Bye-bye.